Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will see the applications of the Python and then we will go forward for our session we are going to continue our last video with the for loop. Okay, and just for the sake of information, here I have written some basic application examples. Like, what are the Python applications? It is used for data analysis, website application and development, desktop application, web scraping, data visualization, machine learning and artificial intelligence, 3D application development, audio and video softwares, scientific calculations, game development, and many other applications are also there. For the uh, repetitive work, we can use the automation. For the CAD softwares, also we use the CAD automation with the help of a Python software. Fine. These are the some of the examples, example applications of the Python. So it will help you to understand what variety and applications we have in a Python. So for that purpose, we need basic understanding first. Then onwards, we are going with the libraries which will help you to develop these kind of applications. And for to develop these kinds of application, we need different set of tools and libraries which will help you to do some kind of work in these areas. Fine. Now we will start with the for loop. We have seen that our data types like lists, tuples, and dictionaries. One more type is set. Uh, there are different data sets. In today's session, we are going to iterate these kind of data sets with the for loop. You will get the idea whenever, however the session is going on. Here I have mentioned one list L is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. We are going to iterate this with the for loop. Right? For I in L, it represents the first loop. Okay, and then we are going to print I. As we discussed, L of 0, sorry, we need to execute this first because this is I opened newly, that's why, or else we can just restart and run all, so it will hold the data whatever written in this file. See, it is executing. Okay, you will see these things today. What are, see, as we learn that L of 0, that gives you 1. Again, if I print L of 2, it will give me a 3. Okay, it is overwriting, that's fine. If I also print this one, it will print 0, then 1, then 2. So what will the output? 1, 2, 3. Instead of writing these indexes one by one, we are iterating with the help of for loop. For loop is used to get the values one by one from 0 to n, like from left to right. Okay. In this session, it is helpful to understand the for loop in better way. Fine. Next one is L1. I have again take a list. L1 is equal to 1, 5, 1, 15, 16, 18. Okay. For I in L1, this one is a first loop, and then I am printing print of I. Okay. What it means? It will go to this L1. I is 0. It will print 1. I is 5. It will print 5. I is 1. It will print I 1. It is I is 15. It is print 15. But here I have made one condition. If I is equal to 15, it will break the loop. Here it is automatic breaking the loop after ending the list. Here I have manually break the list. In next code, we can find it. L2 is equal to I have considered over one tuple and stored in L2 for I in L2 print of I. Okay, here I am printing I from the this tuple. Then I have made one condition. If I is equal to 16, continue. Okay, what will happen with the continue? Whenever the 16 will come in the tuple, it will continue the remaining part of the system or remaining part of the tuple. Fine. Then I have also mentioned it for the dictionary. Dictionary work with key and value. Okay, key pair value we can say it. See, if I called L3, what will happen? It will call whole the dictionary. If I call L of 0, means L3 of 0, here we need to execute this back again. Something went wrong because we cannot call as 0. Instead of it is working on key and pair value. That's why we need to mention here a key. Then only it will access your this one. See, if L3 is this one, then L3 dot keys. Keys is the inbuilt function for the dictionary, so it will all the keys you will get. In the similar way, values is the inbuilt function which will call all the values from the dictionary. Here we want all the values only from the dictionary. Fine. See, here what is I then? Okay, let's check what is L of I. Here it is calling one by one, like L of I is going to key 2, key 3, like that way, like this way. If for understanding, I will make one more cell over here, so you will get the idea what I am talking about. Fine. If I end this one and print of I. See, I is key 2, key 3. That's why we need L3 of I, means this one. L3 of key L, L3 key 2, L3 K3, key 3. So what are the key values? Like key 1 is 12. We need to again this one we have to do. Then only it is, sorry, there is no key 1. That's why it is same. Key 2 is 12. Now key 3 is 12, 15, 16. So for that, iterating values from the dictionary with the help of key. Okay. So from the dictionary, whenever we going to call instead of indexes, we are need to call from the keys because it is the key pair values. From the key, we will get the pairs. That is the condition of the dictionary. Fine. You understood this one? From keys dot keys, it will giving you the keys. Key, key 2, key 3. That is the way. Fine. This is also way of finding loop. There are different ways, or we can call it as approaches. My approach, your approach will be different to look at the problem statement, and we can solve it in many ways. That's why it is the situation. See, here we have got written L3 of I, but instead of writing that one, we have used an inbuilt function over here like this. It is whatever the values, it will give it whatever the values present in the dictionary, it will give you. So like it is work as a similar as a for I in range 10 print I. See, we have iterated all the values from 0 to 9 because range of 10 is nothing but 0 to 10. 10 is the outer boundary, that's why it is not shown here. But if I hold this into a D, okay, and then if I called D of 0, D of 1, see 0, 1, 2, 3, like that way we can call from the indexes. As I told in the last videos, range is also one of the type of data which gives you a range from 0 to 10 where a 10 is the outer boundary. Fine. So in that case it will iterate 0 to 9. Similar way, I3 dot values holds this from the dictionary 10, 12 and 12, 15, 16, and we are using this for loop for I in L3 dot values print of I. So one by one, I goes to here, not exactly here, into the dictionary, and L3 is the dictionary and dot values. So what are the values? These are the values. That's why it is one by one calling from the dictionary values. Okay. Now it is here we not getting or iterating the value from the nested one. Okay, this is the next nested value. So if I want a nested value also, so for that purpose I have written this code. Okay, let's see what is happening over here. Forget about this one first. We will start with this for I in L3. So what is the I in L3? So as we know, if we put this one key, like that, key 2 key 3 is that one. So if we want to access the all the values separately, like this is a nested one, so for that purpose first we have iterate all these L3 of I. Okay, then first of all we go into the dictionary for I in L3, then we put one condition. This one is the integer and this one is the least. That's why first we are going to iterate these two. If type of L3 of I is equal to integer, print L3 of I. It is the similar code of like this, but here we have mentioned like this way. If type of L3 L3 of I is equal to integer colon some indentation be whatever we want and then print it. What we got? 10 and 12. We didn't get this value, but to get this value we have to mention one of the empty list because we are going to append this value into that list. Fine. So look at this. If type L3 of I is equal to which type of data it is? It is a list. Okay, colon, then here it is an important thing. AB, that is the empty list, dot, I have pressed it at twice, that's why. See, append is a function over there, and then in what we want to append. See, here I have mentioned ABC, empty list, and L3 of I we need to append in it. What is the L3 of I? L3 of is equal to list is equal to list means key 3. Okay, so append L3 of I. Then what we have done? Let's see. See. Then again we are going to iterate it. Okay, here I am writing. So for I in AB, okay, for J in I, print J. So you are thinking that why I am writing this two times. Okay, let's understand this. Because AB is equal to, see, it is a double list. First for I in AB comes under here, inside a first list. Then it will go under a second list. Okay, just for understanding, I will write this one. See, for I in AB, print I. What will happen? Just this one is gone and this list is come appears to you. Again, if I write over here for J in I, sorry, this is indentation error that commonly happens to everybody. This time it is iterating these times because it is gone through a loop because I have written over here a I instead of J. See, we got the 12, 15, 16. That's why I have written this for I in AB, for J in I, and then I have printed this J. So we will get this nested dictionary list. Into the nested dictionary, we have a list as a value for the key 3. So I think we have understood this code very well. See, for the outer loop, I have took one range from 1 to 11. Okay, then first range I have arranged it. Then I have go to the second part, J in a range 1 to 11. Then I have print a multiplication. Okay, so understood this one. Uh, for understanding, I will tell you what is the loop here. Here we are going. Okay, so I is taking from this one. Okay, it will come from here 1. 1 is here. Here it comes from J. Okay, from J it will comes 1. Okay, 1 into 1, 1. So it goes to here because I is the same. It is a not broken one until this J is empty. So loop is engaged one. Means once this for loop is started, then it goes to J loop, then into the J loop there is a print I into J. So I is a constant at J will not be finished. Means from 1 to 10. 11 is the outer bound, so it will not take 11. This I will be the constant until this goes to 1 to 10. See, 1 into J means 1 into 1, 1 into 2, 1 into 3, 1 into 4, 1 into 5. Similar way, it will goes to this. Like 2 twos are 4, like this. 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 5, 2 into 6. Like this way, it will iterate to, and we will get the tables from 1 to 10. I hope you will understood this table generating code, very easy code in which we have took the range, then we iterate from 1 to 10, then we will go to the second loop in which also we go to the 1 to 10. Because of the loop, it will complete this first, and then after ending this loop, again it will return to this for, because it is not still ending up to the 10 into 10, 10 into 20, sorry, like that way. If we want to print this kind of star, we are holding one of the data, rows is equal to 5. For I in a range, again we have to one kind of range where we are doing from 1 to rows plus 1. This is the outer loop. Again we have an inner loop where for j in a range 1 comma I plus 1. Okay, so here I will come from this, uh, then print star and end. See, if I change over here 6, what will happen? Sorry, here it is happening now. I think my num block is off. That's why it is. Yeah, I was using the keypad up, but num lock was not active. That's why it is not typing that 6. See, do you understand what is happening? It is increasing the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So what is the range? Rows plus 1. Because as we understood, it is a outer bound over there. So this plus 1 will be detected. That's why we need to add this plus 1. Then we will get here 1 to 8 as a row, sorry, as a range. For j in range 1 comma I plus 1, as we understood, it will go through one by one, and then it will print star. Okay, so what is this? If I remove this one, let's see what will happen. I remove this. See, it will work as a end and space. So it will help to print in this way, or to continue with the next line, ending of that statement. If I remove this one, let's see what will happen. See what is happening. So these two statements are also important for the presentation purpose, to look printing statement a very patternic way. Okay, so these two statements, because this is the space print and this is the end print, whatever the ending we have, we are printing this one. That's why it is looking. This is the uh, loop statement where we are looping this and giving them the values, what rows we have, what columns we have. But for the printing purpose, these two statements are also important. Fine. Two permutation combination and understood the pattern phase from these kind of code. Similar way, as we look for the dictionary, I have put it one list in. So here also we are looking one code. See, we have some different code over here. For a dictionary, we have used some different code. Okay, so for I in numbers. Okay, so numbers is our list. For J in I, as we know, this is a inner loop. Okay, this is our outer loop. Then what I am calling print J. Then what is this one? So count is equal to count plus 1 because we need for a next number. Okay, because if I remove this, what will happen? See, it is also a possible way. It is not needed that one. That's why. Okay, so this is also not needed one. Okay, what I mean, like sometimes we need to understand the code thoroughly. Then only you will get to understand. Okay, this much code is sufficient to extract this. Here, the complexity is not that much as we understood this code where I have written this one. It is a similar one. Just here one more list is there. Even I can write one more list. It will not impact. It will not impact anything to the output. See, ABC 12, 115. We yet we didn't look for a set data set. Okay, in all our videos we have not seen this set from Python basic and continuation of part 1 and 2. So today we also understood this set data set. So whenever you need a set, it is also used as a curly braces, but here we don't use a key pair dataset. It is a similar to a list and dictionary, but it is we have a curly braces and also see the output. What is the difference? Here 22577 568, but here there is a no repetition of 2 or 7, and also it see 2257, but here 25678. Okay, it is a sorted one. Data is a sorted one. That's why it is a very easy to uh, get the sorted data, and repetition is gone. So if I check here type of data, here I have stored in X. It is a set data set. In next one, we will understood else conditioning, or we are also able to greater than or less than operations with the for loop. Okay, see L4 is equal to this one, 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8 comma 9. Then for I in L4, if I is greater than 6, print I. So this is else statement, print 4 comma 5 comma 6 is less than 6. Okay, so do not get confused why this 4 comma 5 comma 6 is less than 6, because this loop is completed and we have finished this list. That's why it is a printing our this one. Okay, in the similar way, this loop is completed, then we will get our 4 5 6. See, if I is less than 7, print I. 4 comma 5 comma 6, we have completed this, and else this one. See, if I break the statement over here, then we are not going to get our this print statement. For I in L4, if I is equal to 7. See, 4 comma 5 comma 6, 7, we have broke the statement, so there is no data going ahead. So this print of I is finished, but there is no finishing of this one because we have broken the loop. Similar way, if I continue this one, if I is equal to 6, see, 6 is not in here because in the continue statement it will remove this one, because if 6 is there present, so it is considered that 6 is there, it is fine. It will remove that 6 and print the statement and also print this, because loop is complete. We are not breaking the statement. Fine? Understood? When we are not going to print this one, whenever the loop is broken. So similar way, I use this also, okay, to get you understand better. If I is equal to 10, see, loop is broken, but the list is completed. That's why 4, comma 5, comma 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have get our result. So understood when the else statement is going to uh, print and when it is not. So we are also able to iterate for loop for the string, but we cannot iterate for integer. This is my integer. If for I in L6, print I. See, integer object is not iterable. So I think you have got the better idea of all these things. All this lecture for loop is understood. I tried my best to explain very easy in a easy language, and also I have told you step by step for the continue statement, for else statement, if conditioning. Okay, what is the break, what is the continuation, what is the nested implementation, what is the pattern implementation, how any multiplication or range statement, range like statements are there, or range like data types. Okay, hope you have understood a better loop system very well. So we will try to continue in the next lecture, and hope you are liking my videos. Please subscribe my channel, and also give a like. It will inspire me to make very beautiful videos, and make you uh, very feasible to Python and data science